So as you just mentioned, the president has his physical this morning. It was very much, the exam was straightforward. And as you all saw, he returned to the White House to get back to work. Hopefully in a couple of hours later today, we will have a comprehensive written report from his doctor. This is going to be the same transparent way that we did it back in 2021. So you can expect to hear directly from his doctor via this comprehensive written report. I will say this more broadly, we've heard these types of attacks or remarks before, and if you go back to 2020, they said that the president couldn't do it in 2020 and attacked him there, and he beat them. In 2021, when he entered the White House and worked to do his best to turn everything around with the economy tanking, with no COVID, real COVID comprehensive response, the president got to work and was able to pass the American Rescue Plan with the help of Democrats in Congress. And guess what? They turned around the economy, and he beat them there too. In 2022, when everyone was talking about a red wave and saying that we were going to get another shellacking, if you will, the president beat them at their own game there as well. The president always says this, which is watch him. And if you watch him, you'll see that he has a grueling schedule that he keeps up with, that sometimes some of us are not able to keep up with. He was State of the Union, I believe he spent 90 minutes speaking to the congressional members in front of him, to the American people. After that, he spent an hour shaking hands and saying hello and greeting the congressional members and their guests. And this is a president that works day in and day out, in a grueling fashion, with a grueling schedule, and delivers. And let's not forget, it is interesting that we get this question about this president, who has had one of the most historical presidency in his first 2 years than any other president, almost any other president. And you think about the historic pieces of legislation that he's gotten through, that many have made jokes about. You think about the bipartisan legislation, bipartisan infrastructure law that, the last guy joked every week that it was infrastructure week and could not get it done. Many presidents tried to get that done and could not get it done. And this president did it in a bipartisan way. We have talked about them over and over and over again. And it is surprising that we get this question when you look at this record of this president and what he has been able to do and deliver for the American people. And he is able to do that because he's clearly capable in so many ways and so many levels. And he's going to continue to do that in the years coming. Everybody, see you tomorrow.
Has the president talked about visiting with the Palestinians?